Hey viewers, welcome to VL Astrology. Once again, I'm Vanita Lenka. I'm a Vedic astrologer, and today I'm going to be talking about a very important connectivity between the malefic planets in the sky, that is Rahu, Ketu, and Saturn in the year 2023. A very important and a very missed out point, which I'm going to be highlighting today. Something different, as you know, I always come up with in the transits. And that's the reason you all have given me the title of the Transit Queen, I think. Thank you so much for that. I'm not boasting, but, I'm really proud and thankful because you only uplift everybody, on the YouTube and you only bring them down, right? You have all the rights to do so. And I will definitely try my best to justify the title. And today I'm going to be talking definitely about a very important and a very crucial connection which is forming in the sky of these planets. Mercury has gotten direct, and we are going to be forming a great, connection with the planets also, and our mental frame of mind as well. So a very important timing when I'm making this video. So what exactly is happening here is that we have a very malefic influence of the planets forming a connection. There's an exchange between Rahu and Ketu, and then we have Saturn in the Nakshatra of Shatabisha also this year. That is how it is going to be directly forming a connection with Rahu, and it's going to be aspecting from the beginning of the 18th of January when it is transiting through the sign of Aquarius, going to be aspecting Rahu altogether. So I'm going to be explaining one by one. First of all, in the summary part, what exactly does this mean when Rahu and Ketu are forming an exchange in the nakshatras, and when Saturn is also forming a connection with Rahu directly. So how is it going to be impacting the Shapit dosha on everybody, the 12 signs? So what is the 12 signs? Means that you have to see from Ascendant, Moon, as well as your dasha. If you are in a particular dasha, see where the planet is seated. Suppose you are in the dasha of Rahu, and Rahu is seated in Gemini. So make Gemini your first house and see where the planets are transiting and transgressing. So that will actually impact even more. So do stay tuned. If you want to hear only your part about your sign, please, you can straight away skip to that. You will get all the timestamps in the description box shortly because these are live sessions, so it might take a little time, a while to upload the timestamps. So, and if you are a Vedic astrology enthusiast, I think you should hear the summary part. It's very, very important. And I might, in the due course, just give a few remedies also. In a flow, I say a lot. And I don't want to keep anything to myself. Whatever I've learned, whatever shiksha I have got from my gurus, I'm going to be imparting with you all as well. So let's start with this video. Let's start with the presentation that I have made. And I must tell you that today was a very beautiful day. I had been to the, to a conference, and it was a successful meet. And then I had a get-together, a small get-together after that, and dinner. So it was a beautiful time. And, it said that when you have, when the planets go direct in the sky, everything starts falling in place, So that's what, the communication gap that we were having, till now is going to get sorted when Mercury goes direct. So definitely very positive time for one and all for that reason as well. So we had a very nice meeting. So you can go to my Facebook page if you want to really, know what exactly is happening in my personal life. So here we go. I'll be sharing with you the presentation so that you can make out what exactly am I talking about. I hope the presentation is being shared. So this is what, is the video about, and we move on to the dates first. So as you know, Rahu and Ketu, as per the true nodes, is going to be transiting through Pisces and Virgo from November 29th. Until that time, it's going to be, these planets are going to be in the Libra, Aries Libra axis. Then as per mean Rahu also, you can see mean Rahu Ketu will be transiting through the Pisces Virgo from the 30th of October. I have made this video on the yearly transits. You can go back and watch that video also. It is going to be very helpful because all the dates are there. Now, before I jump into the video, I want to speak about the Sade Sati also, just a bit about Sade Sati, because people are going on repeatedly saying that, what is Sade Sati? And, just like that, I just thought I should share with you my insights on the same as well, because, you people are getting confused about that, is it as per the ascendant also or the moon? See, you must understand that any of the transits which are happening, we cannot ignore any of the points. Whenever Saturn will be touching the Lagna or moon, it has to impact you physically or mentally. You must understand. It might be that it is going to be crossing over your Dasha Lord. Suppose you're in Jupiter Dasha and Saturn is ingressing over Jupiter in Aquarius. Your Jupiter in the natal chart is in Aquarius. Now, what will you do? You have to ignore that fact that Saturn is transiting over Jupiter, or you have to consider that as well. So you must understand that we have to see where Saturn is transiting, on which planet Saturn is transiting, on Lagna if it is transiting. So if you are considering the Saturn return, so why you are ignoring Lagna Saturn ingress? How can you ignore that? So we have to see Saturn's ingress over Moon as Sade Sati. It's just that we don't call that Sade Sati when Saturn is ingressing over Lagna. So please understand, if Saturn is transiting over your Lagna, that means it is going to make you give some changes. It is going to give you some changes, change of place, or maybe some health issues, or depending on your personal Lagna degrees. So it will trigger the events at that time when Saturn is going to be ingressing in the sign of Aquarius at the same degrees as Lagna. And as per moon also, when there is Sade Sati, you have to see how it is going to be ingressing, forming a connection with that moon degrees. Only then the events will trigger. So you must consider as per your Dasha also. That is why I keep repeating, don't ignore. How can you ignore if you're an astrologer or if you want to understand astrology? You can't ignore any of the facts. You have to consider all the facts together. It's not that is going to be giving you good, bad, ugly results only. It is going to be giving you mixed results also. It is going to be giving you, see, earlier times, what used to happen, we used to have only few professions, very limited knowledge. We used to be confined. Now we are open economy. We are open to the world. So things have changed. So when we talk about the concept of Sade Sati, we talk as per moon. But when we talk about Lagna, I'm not calling it Sade Sati, but when we are talking about Lagna, it means that it is going to be impacting you. It is definitely going to be impacting you physically. If it is Saturn return, it is going to be, like 30 years, 29 years cycle is coming to an end. So new chapter begins. After the second chapter begins, that is after 60 years or 55 years, 59 years, whatever, like you calculate. So somewhere around that time also, you will see that there is a new chapter opening. You will become grandparents, or maybe, you will be changing, you'll be retiring. That is why we say, Satya aa gaya hai. That's what we say, right? So that is why we have to consider that, that this Saturn is very, very important. It's a very crucial transit. You have to see it from all angles. Please pardon me if I'm taking a lot of time, because people are going on asking these questions. So please don't ignore any of the facts. You have to consider all the facts. You have to take into account everything. Only then you will get the results. It's not that easy. It's not that difficult either. If you will make it tough, it'll become tough. Don't have any inhibitions when you're, or any obstructions or any kind of blockage when you're looking at the transits, So just see it with an open mind. Maybe, Saturn's ingressing over your sun. So how can you ignore that? Maybe it's ingressing over Jupiter. It has to give some impact. I've made a separate video on Saturn's ingress over planets. Please go back and watch that video as well. All right. Now coming to the chapter that I'm going to be starting today, about or talking about. So Saturn return is going to happen when you have any Aquarius Saturn in your horoscope, and Sade Sati as per moon is going to start, and it's going to be as per Lagna also. Sade Sati, or you don't call it Sade Sati. Now, for which I'm making this video, please make a note. Let me just close my video so that you can see it. See, Rahu will be transiting Bharani Nakshatra till the 6th of February. And then we'll be moving into Ketu's Nakshatra from February 6th to the 29th of November, all 4 charans. And Ketu will be in Swati Nakshatra till the 8th of July, and will be moving into Chitra Nakshatra from the 8th of July till the 7th of February. So Ketu is already in the Nakshatra of Swati, which is Rahu's Nakshatra, and Rahu will be transiting through Ashwini Nakshatra. Can you see there is a connection forming between Rahu and Ketu? So this is a very, very important one. So from the February 6th onwards, till the 29th of November, that is 2 nodes, we do have this Ketu and Rahu exchange, which is very, very important to understand that when they are forming an exchange, it's a complete cycle which is happening. And this is going to be bringing about some major changes. See, you must understand that Rahu's Nakshatra fall in the Aries signs, and Ketu's Nakshatra fall in the fiery signs. So this means that there will be some air and fire accidents, even more we'll be hearing at that time. And there will be some kind of execution of life goals. You will be making some major decisions during this time. Some soul's mission is also going to get complete. This is a very important one if you want to understand about your own self. It will be giving you some powerful energy to internalize, and you will be able to understand how you can manage your anger. That anger management is also quite possible. Also, there is a possibility of becoming a healer. You might become too much into unionship. You might become too much into reality checks. You might become very constant in your work. You might become very consistent. You might become very materialistic also with this kind of a exchange. But at the same time, you will grow spiritually as well. Ashwini Nakshatra basically, is the nakshatra which gives you some kind of internalization. You want to, it's the first nakshatra after all. So this will give you a lot of healing power as well. You will be healing others, and it will give you some kind of connection with the people who are going to be giving you some growth. You're going to be meeting new people. You'll be getting connected with the positive people around you during this time. And this is going to be giving you some, interesting topics to learn as well. So just go ahead and enjoy the enlightenment path, and also the path of introspection and any kind of goal setting that you have to during this time. You will definitely be, forming that kind of connection with your soul, and there will be soul satisfaction as well. All right. So this is what we are heading to when we see the Rahu Ketu Nakshatra exchange. So please make a note of these dates. Then we have the Navamsa positions, which is, we have Rahu's transiting through Ashwini Nakshatra, Ketu in Swati Nakshatra. There's an exchange, and Saturn is going to be in Shatavisha Nakshatra from the 14th of March to the 17th of October. And then again, it will be moving into the Shatavisha Nakshatra from the 22nd November till the 5th of April 2024, and will be aspecting Rahu and will be forming a connection with Rahu till the 18th, from the 18th of January till the 28th of November. Now, what is happening between when there is this Saturn looking at Rahu? You see, there is a sort of suppression, compression, depression, sorrow that we can feel during these timings. So you must make a note of this, because there is a lot of healing that is required. Your self-healing is required when you're talking about this kind of a connection between the two, because it is going to be giving you some kind of careless attitude that you have. You will be overcoming that. You will not succumb to the external forces, and you will be making some major changes in your own self. You're going to be very composed now, and there will be some kind of feeling that is, taking you away from the hypocrisy, the reality check that you're going to be getting into. Don't get manipulated. Don't manipulate others also during this time. Don't pollute yourself. Don't get involved in any kind of scandalous deeds. I would request you, because Saturn is going to be looking at this Rahu energy as well. You might become very greedy. You might become very orthodox also during this time. So you have to be keeping a constant check on these things as well. And it is said that, you feel very tired, fatigued, and anxiety prone during this time. So take care of all these things and things will fall in place. Of course, I will be giving the remedies also to just now in a bit. And don't dwell on the negative energy. That is one of the remedies, and pray Lord Shiva, because Saturn as well as Rahu, this is all Shiva energy. So if you will fast, or you can just, worship Lord Shiva on Mondays, Wednesdays, Saturdays, chant Om Namah Shivaya, at least 3 mala or 5 malas in a day, then that is going to help you as well. It will take only 10 to 15 minutes. I'm sure you can do it. And you should light a lamp in your, in your prayer room, if at all, in the southwest direction in the evenings. That will also help you. And this is also a very good remedy for enhancing your wealth as well, if you're looking for wealth prospects. And see, majorly, I have seen when you do the Saturn's remedy, this is something which, helps you enhance yourself, if you do Lord Hanuman, worshipping Lord Shiva, if you can if you can worship Lord Brahma also, this is going to really help you. And in case you can pronounce, the chant Om Pram Prim Prom Saha Shanishcharaya Namaha, this is also a very good chant for you. You can get it online, if you are not able to get it when I'm speaking. And help the people who cannot walk, who are handicapped. You can donate wheelchairs, or you can just donate the medicines for their to the leprosy patients also. This is also going to help you. And if you can, donate slippers or shoes on the nakshatra you're born in, so you can just feel very comfortable in your feet region. If you have any pains and all, you will be coming out of that as well. And definitely, if you can have something like black lentils or something to do with the sesame seeds, if you can incorporate in your food on Saturdays, that is also going to be helping you. You can also wear 14-phase Rudraksha. That is also very, very helpful in the remedies for Saturn and Rahu. So these are quite a number of remedies that I've given you. So please do it, and I'm sure this is going to help you. Now, coming to the Navamsa movement of Rahu. See, Rahu is going to be moving into the Leo, Cancer, Gemini, Taurus, and Aries Navamsa. Lastly, in the Aries Navamsa, when it goes Vargotama. So I'm going to be giving you the dates of the same, so that you know when is Rahu Ketu's ingress. When Rahu is in Leo, Ketu is in Aquarius. When Rahu is in Cancer, it's going to be in Capricorn, Ketu. So similarly, you have to check. And Rahu will be in the Leo Navamsa till the 6th of February, and then moves into the Cancer Navamsa, February 6th to the 2nd of April. And that is when it is going to be transiting through Ashwini Nakshatra. 2nd April to 8th July in Gemini Navamsa, 8th July to 13th of August, Taurus Navamsa, 13th August to 28th November in the Aries Navamsa. And right opposite would be Ketu. And they are going to be Vargotama on the 13th of August till the 28th of November in Aries Libra Navamsa. So that's when you will feel the results of these Rahu and Ketu energies even more. All right. So that's the time when you will feel that, yes, this is going to be bringing about something about, the culmination time, because whenever they are together, it's the completion of the cycle. Also, we are going to be discussing this horoscope, which is, showing that Saturn is, this is on the 15th of March, when Saturn moves into the Shatabisha Nakshatra also, and is always going to be, since it is in the 18th of January onwards in the Aquarius sign, is looking at this Rahu. And Ketu, can you see, is in Swati, and Rahu has also entered a few minutes ago, I think, in the Ashwini Nakshatra. So that is on the February 6th that it enters the Ashwini Nakshatra. So there's 1 month's time already gone. So this is how they're forming a connectivity. Can you see? Saturn is in Shatabisha Nakshatra, looking at Rahu. Ketu is in Swati, forming an exchange between Rahu and Ketu. There's an exchange between the Nakshatra. So all these are very important events which are going to take place. All right. So I think that's it for now. And let's move on to the predictive. And I will share with you my insights on the same as to what exactly is happening in the sky when we talk about the sorry, 1 second. Yeah. I'll just be sharing with you the screen and show you the chart of the same. And then start with the predictive. If you can't see it, please share me. Okay. So let's start with the Aries predictions first. Live sessions are like that. I'm sorry for, Okay, so for Aries natives, Saturn is going to be in your 11th house. I've already made the video of the same. It's going to be very positive for you, of course, but you must understand whenever there is this kind of energy where, there is an exchange between Rahu Ketu Nakshatra and Saturn in Shatabisha. So you have to be taking care of your financials. There is a possibility that you will be having a tug of war between you in the material realms and in the spiritual realms. These are all malefic planets, and whenever there is a malefic influence in the chart, you feel that there is some blockage. There is something which is stopping you from rising, from doing things. But this is going to give you a lot of opportunities as well. So how you can make the best use of this time, because you will get the opportunities, maybe some wrong path you can opt for, you might become self-centric. So you have to be very, very cautious about your decision making, about the people that you want to be with. So this is an opportunity that you're getting to resolve the issues from the past, because Rahu and Ketu are forming an exchange between the nakshatras also. So it is said that you might have a lot of spiritual inclinations during this time. You might be introverted, you might be self-introspective, and this will give you a lot of healing powers also. So heal others before healing others, heal yourself. Only then, you will get the positive results. This is a beautiful time. I've given lots of remedies. Please go back and hear the initial summary part. You will get the remedies over there. All right. And I have also explained the Sade Sati concept. Please do hear that as well. It's a very important one. All right. Coming to the next one, that is Taurus. So from the 14th of March till the 17th of October and 22nd of November till the 5th of April 2024, there is an exchange between Rahu Ketu, of course, and Saturn is in the nakshatra of Rahu and is also looking at Rahu. So here there will be a lot of future prospects from the overseas. You're going to be getting a lot of influence from the overseas people. You might get floored by whatever is happening around you. You feel that you get influenced by people at the place of work, and this will give you elevation as well. But now is the time you have to understand what exactly do you want, because this is a self-introspective introspection time, because Rahu and Ketu are forming an exchange between the nakshatras also. So you might have a lot of hidden enemies or hidden agendas that you will be coming across people with, and you will be resolving them. You will be understanding them. You will be getting that opportunity to clear all the doubts now, whether this person, whatever, you suddenly will feel that, suddenly these people have changed. Suddenly you feel that these people are coming into the limelight with their thought process. You thought that this person is supportive of you, and suddenly that person backs out. You thought that this person is going to be with you forever, but suddenly he breaks up or she breaks up. All right. I'll be doing a separate video of Rahu Jupiter conjunction. Please don't worry. I will be doing that as well. And everything, will fall in place at that time. But at the same time, you must understand Jupiter is an amplifying energy. So you have to be very careful about your thought process. You have to understand what people are trying to do to you. What is their agenda? Are they really truthful? Are they actually wanting what they are saying? Or they are going to be doing what they are saying? Are they going to be delivering that? So all that you have to be cautious about. These are for warning videos. So you must take it in a stride. And if at all nothing is happening like that, thank God. Yes, I wish that nothing happens that way, that people backstab you, people conspire against you. I don't want it. And there can be that, there are certain ailments or health issues that, come surface. So it's good for you, if there are certain health issues which are not, explorable or which you can't diagnose. So this is the time when you will get those diagnoses done. You will get those kinds of treatments that you're looking for, the doctor that you're looking for. Please go back and watch the video on the Sade Sati. I have made initial summary part. Please watch this video where I've given the remedies part. You will be actually able to come out of the issues that you're facing. Definitely it helps. All right. Coming to the next one, that is Gemini. For Gemini natives, there is an exchange between Rahu and Ketu, a Nakshatra exchange, and there is a Saturn's aspect on Rahu as well. All right. Saturn is going to be in Shatavisha Nakshatra. I've given the dates in the beginning part. You can go back and watch. And I've also given the dates. I've also explained the Sade Sati concept in a very simplistic manner. You will get to know. And there is also a, problem that you're going to be facing related to your friend circle. There can be that there are progeny issues. You're having some kind of issues related to childbirth. So all these will actually be in your favor because you're going to be getting clarity now. Whenever there is a Rahu Ketu exchange in the nakshatras, what happens? It's a culmination energy. The whole cycle is coming to an end. So what is happening? Air sign and fire signs are getting triggered up. Whenever nakshatras, we talk about, Rahu has all the nakshatras in Aries signs. Ketu has all nakshatras in fiery signs. So you will actually be very enthusiastic. At the same time, you will mellow down your negative aspects. So this is going to actually uplift you. This is going to enhance you. And there can be that you are going to be having some kind of mellowing impact on your external forces also. People who are just trying to, give you a wrong picture, that is going to actually come into the limelight. That is going to you're going to get clarity on. So keep your eyes and ears open whenever this kind of, illusion kind of an energy, that is coming to an end, because Rahu is in Ashwini Nakshatra, ruled by Ketu. So what happens? You are not in that illusion anymore. That illusion you're coming out from. People, you will get clarity. Oh, yes, this is not the person I want to be with. That kind of clarity which you're looking for, you will get now. Maybe, ex-partner comes into your life again. You are just thinking about, oh, this person is having an agenda, which you might not have. You might have been floored, might be happy, but suddenly you feel that, no, I have to be very serious about it. I have to look into it. What is the reason this person has come back to my life? Also, you will be working on your financials well. Now you're not going to be working on financials in a very, in a very superficial way. You're going to be having somebody, you'll be hiring an expert, you'll be taking advice from the people who really, can help you out. Property matters in case they are stuck. You're going to be working on those. Now is the time. This is a culmination time, as I said, the cycle is coming to an end. So whenever you have any kind of clarity issues, please seek Lord Shiva. He's going to give you that clarity because he is the one who has the, the peace. He's out of the illusion. He's very clear. So you should worship Lord Shiva during this time. Rudra Abhishekam is very, very essential to do. It is good for everyone. And Saturn is also going to be in Shatabisha Nakshatra, be a healer. Take the help of your guru to heal you yourself. This is definitely going to be helpful for you as well. All right. So make the best use of this time. It's a very, clear-cut time for you to understand who's your friend and who's not, about your elder siblings, older siblings, about your investments, about your financials. You will be getting a lot of clarity now. And this is the time when you should make the best use of the energies also around you. All right. You are very, very powerful now. Cancer. For Cancer natives, Rahu is in your 10th house. Saturn is in your 8th house. Saturn is going to be in Shatabisha Nakshatra and Ketu in Swati's Nakshatra, which means there is a job change which is actually coming your way. Number one. Saturn is going to be looking at Rahu. You will get a lot of clarity about what you want to do at the place of work. People who are not understanding you, people who are not acknowledging you will start acknowledging you. You will be promoted at that time. Just see the condition of Rahu though in your personal chart also. If at all it's forming a bad connectivity or bad planet with that, so that might just, minimize the impact. But definitely when we see Saturn looking at Rahu, it is definitely going to be enhancing your or uplifting you at the place of work. And there can be that you are going to be having a lot of workload now. See, maybe, there are layoffs happening and you have to work more. You have to have more of, you have to do for, like 2 people you have to serve. So it is quite likely that there is a less time with your family, and it is going to be very, very essential for you to understand that you have to work now. You have to spend more time at the workplace. So it's not an easy go. It's not a cakewalk, but at the same time, you're going to be getting a lot of support also of the seniors, of your colleagues. And when there is an exchange between Rahu and Ketu, you might be thinking of purchasing property, you might be thinking of buying a vehicle, or you are going to be traveling overseas also quite likely at that time. So make sure after the 6th of February, when there is an exchange between Rahu, Ketu, Nakshatra, so make yourself well equipped and understand the situation well, what exactly is happening around you. You must be very, very, very alert on those areas. All right. Take care of your mother's health. I always repeat that because Ketu is in Swati Nakshatra and Saturn is in Shatabisha Nakshatra. So you might just become a very, good astrologer, or you might just be becoming a very good healer. You might be helping others also. Very, very, very possible. All right. And of course, monetarily, it is going to be a growth time, undoubtedly, because you must understand that Rahu's nakshatras are airy nakshatras, airy signs, and Ketu's nakshatras are fiery energies, fiery signs. So it is going to give you elevation in your financials for sure. Financially, you're going to grow. Maybe stocks, shares, something like parking your funds for where you can make more money, that is also going to get uplifted during this time, for sure. All right. Coming to the next one, that is Leo. So for Leo natives, this transit of Saturn in Shatabisha is going to be from the, I've given the dates though, but I'll repeat. It's going to be from the 14th of March, and it is going to be till the 14th of March till the 17th of October, and then 22nd of November again till the 5th of April. So you must make a note of the dates, because this is the time when you will be having a lot of energy to heal the relationship you're in. And there is an exchange between Rahu and Ketu, Nakshatra exchange. So can you see how they're forming a connection? Rahu, Ketu, Saturn. So you can be heading to a marriage-like relationship, overseas journeys. There can be that you are having a very strong bonding or a different chemistry and bonding with your siblings. You're going to be working through your financials, your investments, your real estate issues. You are now on the roll. because Rahu and Ketu are forming an exchange, between nakshatras. So the airy nakshatra and the fiery nakshatra, Rahu and Ketu are the rulers of. So what happens when they are forming an exchange? That means you are now going to get very, very charged up, very enthusiastic about your, because Ketu is now in the airy nakshatra of Rahu. So now you're going to be bringing in your capabilities. You're going to be testing the waters. You're going to be exploring new things, new bigger things. You might be traveling and suddenly, you come up with some ideas. You might be writing a book and then, you just think of something else. You come up with some brilliant ideas, brilliant concept. Also publishing, maybe, you will be going in for the publishing. Rahu is going to be in a fiery nakshatra of Ketu. So you might become a very good healer. You might be thinking of starting some new things, startups. Right now, you're already in that process, that churning process. You're thinking, some new projects, some new, maybe, some new, products, some new advertising concepts, creativity, all that you're already thinking. Now, when this exchange happens from February 6th onwards, there will be a great insight that you will be getting now. Okay, progeny on cards, job change, exploration, enhancement, all that is going to happen now. All right. So this is going to bring about that momentum, but just be careful when you're traveling. Just take care of your stuff, belongings, your passport, your visa, etc. You have to be careful about that. So if you're going in for the visa also, so you have to be very, very careful about your paperwork. Just redo everything and then it'll fall in place. Maybe you will be having a different bonding, you want to heal this relationship you're in. From the ex also, ex-partner comes in and you want to heal the relationship. So this is a very positive time for you. So just make the best use of, I would say. Coming to the next one, that is Virgo. For Virgo natives, this Saturn is in Shatabisha Nakshatra from the 14th of March till the 17th of October. And is going to be again in Shatabisha Nakshatra, Rahu's Nakshatra, from the 22nd November till the 5th of April. All the nakshatras of Rahu are airy signs, remember. So Saturn is in the airy sign. So now you will get into that healing touch, that healer that you want you to become, or you want to heal your relationship, heal your your enmity with people. You want to just come out of that zone. So now is the time when you will be enhancing all that. Rahu is going to be having a nakshatra exchange with Ketu. So you'll be working through your financials now. Don't fall prey to the wrong means. It could happen that you will get a lot of offers, a lot of opportunities, and you might just make a wrong decision, wrong choice about your investments, about your relationship with people also. Don't get carried away. It's very easy to do things which is taking you or luring you to the wrong path, the unrighteous way of earning money. So that is very easy to do. You will get that kind of opportunity also, as I said. So you have to be aware that if you really want to grab that opportunity and not let go of it, must be prepared for the repercussions also, because it is going to be definitely, that karma comes back. So you can't escape it. You might just find a very short route to success, but that's not going to last. So you have to work through it. Just self-introspect. What do you exactly want? What is happening around you? Because it will be an opportunity of the lifetime, maybe, and too good to be true. So you might just take it and grab it and then repent later. So you have to work through that. You have to work through these energies. If you really want to be successful, I would suggest let go of it. All right. All that can happen. Just look into your health well, just take care of your health, your fitness regime, follow that diet that you are supposed to be following, advised by your dietitian or your doctor. So just don't ignore all that as well. And when you're talking to people, don't deviate the topic, just talk straight. All right. That's what is a remedy. Also, I have given the remedies as well as Sade Sati, concept of Sade Sati. I think nobody has explained this way. Please go back and watch that also. All right. That'll help you. Coming to the next one, that is Libra. For Libra natives, Saturn is going to be in Shatavisha Nakshatra from the 14th of March till the 17th of October. And it's going to be in the Shatavisha Nakshatra, Rahu's Nakshatra, 22nd of November till the 5th of April, 2024. Now, from here, Saturn is also looking at Rahu since the 18th of January, as you all know. So there is a very strong connection which is forming between Saturn and Rahu. It's a very expansive and explosive energy. One point in time, you will feel depressed and very low. But on the other side, at times, you will feel quite elevated, quite high. And you might feel so energetic, you want to do things, you want to achieve the goals, you have the targets to do. So all that is, something which is causing a very, illusion kind of a situation, or a very confused kind of a situation for you. You're in that confused state of mind. But at the same time, you're going to be getting that opportunity to solve the issues between your own people around you. You're going to be getting that healing touch now. You're going to be in that zone where you're going to be resolving the issues, the internal issues. There is always a tug of war that is, you have been going through. Now you're going to be resolving all that. From February 6th onwards, Rahu is going to be in Ashwini Nakshatra and Ketu is already in the Swati Nakshatra. So there is an exchange between Rahu and Ketu from the 6th of February till the 8th of July, Nakshatra exchange. So from 6th of February till the 8th of July is the actual time when you can lay the foundations to the realms where you want to actually grow externally, internally, materially, financially, relationship-wise. You definitely have this time period to quit the karma, to do the things which this Rahu Ketu energy wants you to do, because it's in the 1-7 axis also. So form that kind of situation, or create that kind of scenario around you wherein you actually learn more and learn the right things. All right. And maybe, be in that zone where you're learning, acquiring more knowledge, traveling, learning during travels, university, you're going to be joining some university. So maybe, you will be learning about that as well. And especially when Ketu is also, in the nakshatras and navamsas, you should see that also. I've given the dates in the initial summary part. So you see, this is a very crucial time for you, because whenever there is a connection between 5th and the 7th, there is always a confusion between the relationship, especially. So that you have to clear out. Maybe some ex-partner might just come in and intervene in your current situation, in your current relationship. So you have to work through those energies as well. All right. Coming to the next one, that is Scorpio. For Scorpio natives, from the 6th February till the 8th of July, there is a nakshatra exchange between Rahu and Ketu. So this is the time when you will be becoming, a healer. If you're into astrology, you will do really well. The practice is going to flourish. You might form a connection with the overseas people. And there is a lot of enthusiasm to complete the task now. You don't want to do things superficially now. If it is your health, you're going to get serious about it. If it's your, your litigation, you're going to be working through that, how you can just resolve the issue, or you want to just get that sorted out of the court, that settlement, or you want to explore the bigger realms, the better realms of life, organizing yourself, working through your health, working through your calendar, how you can be more organized. So now everything is going to start. Now you're going to be thinking about that growth that you have been waiting for. As it is, Ketu is going to be in Swati Nakshatra, and this is a Aries sign Nakshatra. They are, see, all the nakshatras of Rahu are in Aries sign, remember. So it gives you all the opportunities also. Opportunities to connect with people who actually enhance you, maybe overseas people, they just give you good ideas. Airy people are very creative. So you might become suddenly very creative. Your expenditures might be channelized towards things which really actually expand you. Not that it brings you down or the financials down. Rather, you'll be parking funds in a proper manner. You'll be channelizing things in a very proper manner as well. So you do things which actually give you or elevate you. All right. And just organize everything well. And if at all you're feeling that there is some change which is coming up, so you should be taking that as well. And you should be, doing things in a very channelized manner now, because Saturn wants you to do things in a very organized manner in the 4th house, in a very disciplined manner. All right. If at all there's some change, accept it. Go ahead with that change. Flow with the flow. Coming to the next sign, that is Sagittarius. For Sagittarius natives, this transit of Saturn is in your 3rd house. I've already made a video. You can go back and watch. I've already given the remedies and the Sade Sati concept I've explained in this video in the initial summary part. Please go back and watch. Please hear that. It's very, very essential. And Rahu and Ketu are forming an exchange. So you have to see the condition of your natal Rahu Ketu also when you're looking at this. At the same time, this is the time when the people who are planning for progeny, for childbirth, so they will be getting into that, and they will be getting that news also. Maybe, you will be forming that kind of connection with your partner, with your, that romantic partner. Maybe you will be getting into the relationship now. Maybe you will be meeting a potential partner also. But at the same time, now you're not going to be doing things superficially. You're going to be getting very, very serious about your approach towards life, your creative energies. You're going to be becoming a very good healer also. This is going to be enhancing you as a person. So what I can suggest is just look into the relationships that you are in very deeply, because there is something which really needs to get sorted. You have to resolve the issues with your siblings, with your romantic partner, with the children. If at all you have to send them off, you should be prepared for that, to send them to the university, or maybe, starting a new education, or you want to actually learn more. You want to actually upgrade yourself, enhance your skills. That also you can be doing with this Rahu Ketu exchange in the Nakshatra. This is happening from the 6th of February till the 8th of July. Now is the time when you will be really thinking about your growth, financial growth. Now is the time when you'll be meeting the right kind of people. You should keep your eyes and ears open. Keep a constant check on enhancing the growth prospects about your financials, how you can do it. So you will get that kind of, you will get into that circle, and those kinds of people also you'll be meeting when it comes to Ketu in the nakshatra of Rahu. So it's like, you are now thinking deeply. Ketu is a very deep planet. It's about self-introspection. And when it is in Rahu's nakshatra, so you become materially strong also. So you are now thinking very deeply, that is Ketu, the outside things. You're going to be getting connected with the material realms of life in a proper manner. You're going to be getting that. See, it's the end, it's like the culmination energy. Rahu, Ketu, now they are forming a connection. That means the 180 degrees angle is complete, right opposite each other. So this is the time when you will be getting those kinds of people who are going to be actually helping you, uplifting you, and guiding you, advising you well. So I think you should make the best use of this period. And if you want to, get yourself healed, so Saturn is going to be in your third house. Maybe traveling will help you. You will come across people who will help you and upgrade you and heal you. All right. Or you might become a healer. Coming to the next one, that is Capricorn. For Capricorn natives, first of all, I would request you to hear the summary part where I've explained the concept of Sade Sati, Saturn return, and I've given few remedies also about this Rahu Ketu and Saturn connection. See, Saturn is going to be looking at Rahu throughout, since it has transited through the Aquarius sign, and Rahu and Ketu are forming an exchange between each other's Nakshatra. So that is happening from the 6th of February till the 8th of July. So now this is the time when you will be actually getting an opportunity where you can uplift yourself, you can upgrade yourself. The workload is going to increase undoubtedly because Ketu is in Swati Nakshatra. So now you will be getting your heart and soul you will be putting your heart and soul into your work. Now, this is the time when you will be getting involved in your family affairs more deeply. You might be looking after your mother, you might be looking after the people around you well, or you might be also traveling, you might be changing the place where you are and moving away from there. You might be shifting somewhere else from the abode you are in right now. Saturn is also looking at this zone. Saturn is going to be in Shatabisha Nakshatra. So now is the time you will be actually building on your financials also well. Because Saturn is in Shatabisha. Shatabisha Nakshatra is about healing. Healing what? Healing yourself, healing your financials, building on yourself. And also it is always seen that Rahu's Nakshatras fall in the Aries signs. So Ketu is also in Rahu's Nakshatra, Saturn is also in Rahu's Nakshatra, and Rahu is in Ketu's Nakshatra. So that is why this video is about Saturn, Rahu, and Ketu, because they're forming a direct connectivity in the trine. So Saturn and Ketu are in the trine. So definitely, you will get into that zone of materialistic approach towards gaining and attaining wealth. You're going to be meeting certain people who are going to be advising you through. Maybe at the place of work, you will meet some people who are, investing somewhere. You might just be, thinking about investments. You're not able to. So they will guide you through. So accept it. Maybe somebody from the family, some relative or some friends, or your older sibling might help you. So take their help, take their advice and uplift yourself, right? Uplift yourself. And it's going to be actually upgrading you now. So this is a beautiful time for purchasing of property, selling of property, or maybe parking your funds well. Starting of education is also on cards. You must learn, and you must actually be doing something about yourself, upgrade yourself. Don't have that stagnancy, that stagnant is stale. So upgrade yourself, up to date yourself, keep yourself up to date. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is Aquarius. For Aquarius natives, Saturn is going to be in Shatabisha Nakshatra from the 14th of March to the 17th of October. I'll be making a separate video, don't worry about that. Then from 22nd of November till the 5th of April next year, 2024. Now, what exactly is the main thing about this transit is that Ketu is also going to be in Swati Nakshatra ruled by Rahu. So Saturn and Ketu both are in Rahu's Nakshatra, and Rahu is going to be in Ketu's Nakshatra, which is happening from the 6th of February till the 8th of July. So 6th of February till the 8th of July is a period when you will get a lot of opportunity from overseas. You might be making decisions related to your buying and purchasing and selling of property, travel plans, education, higher learning, meeting your guru, thinking about religious belief systems, spiritual growth. All that is on cards. See, Ketu in Swati's Nakshatra, Rahu's Nakshatra means that you're internalizing everything for your material growth. You're going to be thinking deeply, not superficially, about your growth prospects. You might be exploring the world, how you explore your world, how you learn, you meet people, you travel. You don't confine yourself to a very, limited circle. You should go beyond that. You should learn more, and, mentally as well as physically get stronger. On the material realms also, on the spiritual realms also. Now, this energy will help you. There will be a lot of external forces which will pull you down. At times you have a lot of workload, you feel bogged down. What is happening? People are not understanding, people are misusing, misguiding, misleading you. So all those energies definitely you have to face. You have to come out of it yourself. So be strong. You are going to be getting that kind of situation as well. You're going to be getting empowered as well. So this is something which is a very important connection which is forming. You're going to be getting very materialistically inclined as well. Rahu's nakshatra, Aries nakshatra, that is why it falls in the Aries signs, because you will have air spreads everywhere. It's illusion. It's an illusion. Till where the air is, from where it is coming, you don't know. So it said the sky is the limit. I say sky and beyond is the limit. There is no limit. So just think of something which actually, upgrades you, which upgrades your thought process. So think louder, think bigger, think beyond, so that you can grow. Take the help of your father, take the help of your siblings. They will guide you through. This is the time when you need to be connected with people. All right. And expand. That's the, you just go beyond the horizon, I would say. All right. Sky is the limit and beyond. Coming to the last sign, that is Pisces. For Pisces natives, I must tell you that Saturn is going to be in Shatabisha Nakshatra from the 14th of March to the 17th of October and 22nd of November and the 5th of April 2024, which I'll be making a separate video, elaborate video also. But here why I'm talking about Saturn is because Ketu is also from the 6th of February till the 8th of July in the Nakshatra of Rahu. Saturn is also going to be in Rahu's Nakshatra. And Rahu is going to be in Ketu's Nakshatra. So Ketu and Rahu are forming an exchange. Now, there is a lot of future prospects waiting for you here, because when Ketu is in Rahu's Nakshatra, you get a lot of opportunities externally also, but you have to think deeply which one to grab. Now is the time when you will get that opportunity, you will get that clarity, and you want to understand who's who, what's what, how you can enhance and upgrade yourself, how you can internalize and grow spiritually. And at the same time, without cheating others, without harming others, you can grow. That's something which is Ketu and Rahu combination. You want to grow, but at the same time, you want that kind of, quick growth. So this Ketu energy is going to mellow you down there if it is in Rahu's Nakshatra. Saturn is also going to be in Rahu's Nakshatra. So airy, illusion, delusion, confusion will be there. So you have to work through that. Could be that you have health issues, could be that you have problems in inheritances, or there could be that you are having issues to resolve in your relationships. So when you have these opportunities coming your way, you are getting that clarity also. Why not use this time? Rather than brooding over the past, brooding over what happened, you lost so much. We cannot help it. Whatever is gone, is gone. Now you have to rebuild. You have to move further on. You're getting that opportunity with Rahu's Nakshatra. You're getting, that is why Rahu's Nakshatras are considered to be good for Muhurta also. So is Saturn's Nakshatra. So make the best use of these Nakshatras, which, are giving you that growth prospects, showing you that light. Okay, so that light is the only ultimate thing that you have to follow. Don't go haywire. Don't go here and there. The darkness, the tunnel that you're in, that is something which is illusion. That light is the only truth. So follow that light. You're getting that opportunity now. Maybe, your ex-partner comes and, says that, you have to do this, you have to do that. I want to be with you. Don't get carried away, because anybody suddenly who's coming into your life during this period, especially, from the 6th of February till the 8th of July, this is the one which is a crucial one. So if you make a wrong choice or wrong decision, that is going to actually give you a lot of suffering later. So make the right kind of choices, be charitable, do the remedies that I've given in the initial summary part. It will definitely help you. So this is it for all the 12 ascendants, moon signs, and the Dasha sign wise predictions and clarity on this subject. Because, when malefics are forming connection, you might feel that things are doomed, we are doomed, we cannot make anything out of it. But in the negatives only, you have to look for the positives, and you will get it for sure. All right. So stay blessed, everyone. Have a great transits of Saturn, Rahu, and Ketu ahead. All right. And if you want personal consultation, please book a reading with me at vlastrology24@gmail.com, and do subscribe my channel as well. Om Tat Sat.